too loud. I know the game progress doesn't look very far. It's just a smidge, but I think they're basing it on the... This game has a lot of choice options. So it was like cheating a little bit and looked at the achievements, and so like you can get different achievements based on like the type of drink you made somebody on a day that they came in and asked you for inspiration. So like depending on that drink will depend on what kind of outcome you get from it. So I think that's why my game progress looks like I'm not very far into it, because there's a lot of like replayability with going back and doing different options. So don't be fooled. And I like how this is a different picture. Maybe this is based on what day you're on. Interesting. Oh, never mind, it changed. It's not based on what day you're on. The picture just changes. Okay, do I hit continue or load game? I think continue. Yeah. Oh wait, we finished this day, I thought. Chris, thank you so much for the resub. 17 months and a tier 2. What the heck? Can we get some hype for Chris, please? I feel like I need some cute, like, coffee. Drinking coffee. Oh, here we go. We got sips. Okay, wait. This doesn't seem right. Load game. Did I just end in the middle of a day? That can't be right. Because there's 2 silhouettes here. Which means I haven't met them yet for the day. Weird. I thought I started a new day and then saved it. Maybe I didn't. I guess not. Resume. Hi, Tapeworm! Gambled all and lost every single sprinkle. Yikes. And then Lammy gambled and won! Rigged. Kind of. It feels like it, doesn't it? Aww. Lammy gifted some sprinkles to Tapeworm, who's just gonna gamble them all away immediately, probably. Okay, so, to pick this back up, if you're confused, because I didn't know we were in the middle of the day. Officer Georgie here has had some, like, weird stuff going down on his patrol at night, and these 2 are from a game that I have not played, which probably would have been really cool if I played it, because I would get their, like, you know, vibe. I'm pretty sure they are from the Dark Side Detective. So if you've played that game, you know who they are. I have not. They showed up, basically to tell, like, they hunt ghosts, I think, in their game. So, like, him having some sort of, like, paranormal thing happening, it's kind of fitting that they show up to, like, give him advice. But like I said, I haven't actually played that game, so it probably would have been really exciting for me if I had, because I'd been like, oh, look, it's them. I think I watched Flood play a little bit of one of them, maybe. They're like pixelated adventures. They're really cute. Anyways, so we're in the middle of a conversation here. Where were we? I like that you can do this because I don't remember. Okay, they were talking about a case. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. I already did. Oh? Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi instead of taking it all the way to Seattle. Yes. So they're here by accident, apparently. Why? The driver was a chupacabra. Chupacabra! Oh, gosh. Groan. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley.
All right. That's a good cupcake.
Thank you, Clint. Hi, Clint. How are you? Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever. Bye, coffee wizard. Ooh, he called me a wizard. Little does he know. Take care. That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Cuppy? Looks like my good luck is back. That's right, he finally kept his lighter. We gave it back to him. He managed to keep it. It's great. Jedi Survivor. Is it good? Do you like it so far? Are you playing it on PC or a console? Because I've heard the PC version is having issues. How are you liking it? Is it everything you wanted? Because I know you were talking about it before it came out, that it was something you were excited for. I like it very much, and I got it for my PS5. Nice. Look at you being a console player. I'm feeling like $1,000,000 right now. I'm very glad you do. Thanks anyway, Cuppy. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, all right? Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. All right, then. Maybe you go check the stock and... Is it the kitty? Oh. Miss Rihanna, welcome. Oh, that's right. There were 2 silhouettes for the day, and that was very confusing. Full-time console player this weekend. You know, consoles get way too much shit. I love my Switch. I have a bunch of games on it. I play it all the time. I got that Logitech cloud gaming handheld console. It's got, yeah. They need to like give it a cute name. But I love that. I play that all like daily. But I also am a huge fan of cozy gaming, so not sitting at a desk. I like to be wrapped in blankets, preferably blankets with sleeves, and laying on a couch or a bed. So anyone who missed the story, there was a tree, and we found out that there was a ferry market there, and a drunk driver had crashed into the ferry market and killed one of the merchants, and the body of the dead fairy turned into a tree. And because at the time, you know, they were still categorizing monsters and things were not monsters, but the people of this realm. And they were kind of racist and not with their laws still. So they didn't consider it a murder because there was no body, because the fairy body had turned into a tree, so that they didn't count the tree as a dead body. So according to them, no accident had occurred because there was no body. And then due to fairy lore, when they die, you apparently forget them. So the people who did remember, the other fairies, were hanging remembrances up on the tree to remind people that it was a sacred tree, because it used to be a fairy. And people forgot about that, and then they had the tree removed. And so now that area is getting, in quotations, haunted, when really they fuck with the wrong tree, you know? You don't want to fuck with the wrong tree. And they did. So now Officer Georgie has to deal with all of that. Because he just found out most of that information had happened before he was born. And this is Riona. She's a banshee. She's new to this game, and I love her. Anyways, recap. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's construction work taking place on Lenora Avenue. Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. That's great. I'm happy you're here. She wasn't in the first. No, she wasn't. Most of them were, but the new characters this time around are Riona, who is a banshee. We have Amanda, who is another alien. Neil / Silver's sibling. Lucas, who is a satyr influencer. I love him. And who else? There's a new one. There's another new one. And my brain is not working. I'll remember when I see them. So, anything I can make for you this evening? I'd like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Okay, tea, lemon, touch of honey. Midsummer Night's Dream? I guess this is right. That's what she wanted, right? A cup of warm Midsummer Night's Dream for you, miss. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. It's wonderful. Sweet but well balanced with the lemon, and slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. You're so very welcome. Ooh. Sorry, I had to sneeze. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? How was he? He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? Thank you. He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Bad traffic aside, how are you? To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. You know I'm all ears. She's so cute. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Pardon? You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, sorry about that? I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just, I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I have been doubting it lately. How come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance. Even though they had no direct connection to the audience I am trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. That's very thoughtful of her. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Lucas. Lucas told her the same thing. You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so, but you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important humbling fact. And what would that be? Well... Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? I'd say that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it's either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right. I thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try her suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although, perhaps it was more like a necessity? Did something happen? He was stuck. Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh. I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me almost immediately. He was loud. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk. Oh, Oh! Okay, wait, we did see this. He had posted something that was like... Cookie! Oh, thank you so much for the raid! Thank you, thank you. How was your karaoke? Did you sing all of the things? Hello, welcome in. Everyone from the Cookie Kingdom. It was a lot of fun. Good. If you're not following Queen Cookie, please go give her a follow. She is so sweet and her community is really nice and just, yes, fantastic new friend, you know? Go, go, go follow. Hello. It's going good. I just started actually not too long ago. We're picking back up on the coffee talk. I think we're almost at the end of it. You're so sweet. No, you. For anyone new here, hi. I'm Undead Cupcake. I go by Cuppy. I play lots of indie games and sometimes horror-based games. Welcome in. We are getting cozy tonight. We're listening to the rain and the lo-fi and just chilling. I'm glad you had a good stream. Let's see, where were we? Miss Riona just came in. We were gonna go do something. I think we were gonna close, but then she came in for the night. So we are talking to her about her problems. Thank you so much for the follow. So welcome in, everybody. Get your blankets, get your warm beverage. We're getting cozy, whether you like it or not. Okay, I hope your food is delicious. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we were looking at social media and Lucas said something about he was so lost. Okay, this is the next morning, but he said he was so lost. He didn't know where he was, and Riona here had responded to him asking if he was okay. Because she's a delivery driver, so she actually knows where things are. So she was trying to help him out because he was drunk and lost somewhere in the city. And we just got second friendship with Riona. Yay! He denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Cary Park without realizing he had done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Blah, blah, my mouth is not cooperating tonight. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. That's true. Touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Lucas is an influencer, and he is trying to rebrand. And anyone who does any sort of content creation / influencer things can probably relate. Oh. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected? Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. That's good. Is it though? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? But if I truly believed that, with the number of rejections I've received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at the moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all. What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance, or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles. Or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still. Dot, dot, dot. There's so many dot, dot, dots. Miss Riona? Ah, yes. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. But I thought you're located in Bellevue? I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly near the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Well, his hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Ah. Hope he didn't get sick then. I should go now. All right. Will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Kepi. No problem, no. Anytime. Have a good evening then, Kepi. Come back again soon. Interesting. Bedchamber. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Friday. At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over alleged algae invasion. Alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? Uh-oh. Jeej! Thank you so much for the resub. 16 months. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some hype for Cheech, please? Dwarferia Tech teams up with Golemix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. Ooh, imagine. No potholes ever? Would Ohio even exist without potholes? I'm pretty sure the potholes are like portals to the void space that is Ohio. Deep within our outer shell, you know? I'm still not even friends with Aqua at all, which hurts my heart. Okay, let's check everybody's socials. Lucas, you want to know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out my good sponsor here. T.chill. Lucas Sun Sunnies. Been working with them for eons and I always love their stuff, but you know that already. Hashtag ad. Look at the heart ones. Those are cute. I'd buy them if they came in black. Normal schedule. Okay. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. I hope that's about Myrtle. Aqua is a game dev, and she has a game dev friend who did not approve of a new contract that she got. Officer Georgie's lighter disappeared. I thought we gave it back to him. What does that mean? We gave it back. Hey, yeah. Am I like lost on thought here? Knock, knock. Anyone there? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm all right. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? Ah, you can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Oh, we're getting deep. Fast. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Whew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. That's true. He gave up his immortal elf life to be with Lua. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. All right then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So, anything really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. This feels like one of those moments where if I serve him the wrong drink, I'll end his marriage or something. Something dramatic will happen. With milk and honey. Okay, so let's see. We've got Dreamin' Blue, which is blue pea, milk and honey. Or a sweetheart latte, which is hibiscus, milk and honey. Let's do that. And I'm not gonna decorate it because it's really pretty the way it comes with like a little heart on it. Oh. Oh wait, I thought this ended up looking different. But still. Do I have any items to give? No. Let's see. I swear one of them has a heart. I thought it was that one. Oh, it's this one. See how it's a little heart on it? Did we just become second friendship? Oh, we're full friends with Bailey's. What I'm doing with my life, escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo that's a word I can't say at the moment. But you know what I mean. One at the top kind of looks like it has a heart too.
All right, that's a good cupcake.
Which one? Thank you. The bitter heart. Oh, it does. You're right. For some reason, I stared at this one, the bed chamber, for a really long time, and I was like, I don't see it. I see this one. Now that you say it. Oh my gosh. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Cuppy. This is so nice. And it also brings me way back. You know, I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes. Sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Cuppy. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That one hits hard. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my grand came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you feels a lot like family again. Aww. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see? That's a part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds, but they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's the assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then, she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. Must have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Guppy. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflicts might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Silver! Amanda! Good evening. Hi, Cubby. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are. But you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly? Fiance is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013% maybe probability. Congratulations on your excellent odd actualization. My words are hard. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring. We are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda? We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first, tell me what sort of experience you're after. We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. How do I remember? I don't remember. Oh no. Okay. I think I served Amanda something that looked like space. Okay, well, none of them look like space, so... Oh wait, no, never mind. Galaxy mint tea, so blue pea, mint, and lemon? What do we think Amanda would like? I've served Amanda 2 drinks at this point, and I don't remember the ingredients of the drinks that I served them. But I'm pretty sure I did this one, so I know not to use blue pea, mint, and honey. How about we do this one? Hibiscus, milk, cinnamon. I don't remember. I don't remember the drinks. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. It does. It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846th new experience since arriving on Earth. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place, and we will miss it. Aww! Oh my goodness. Oh, good night, Clint. I hope you get some good sleep. I was bask in the beauty that is Star Wars. You summoned Simon with your Star Wars talk. I hope you have a good night, Clint. Hi, Simon. How are you? Don't mind me getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? Ah, that one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lou mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Just got done smashing some battle droids and imps. Are you playing the Jedi? I already forget the name. Jedi Survivor? I don't know. The new one that came out. And are you liking it? Clint just said the name of it. It's already out of my brain. I know nothing about it, except I keep seeing it pop up on Steam. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe, or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or that's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ends up leaving and hasn't showed up since. Oh, that's a relief. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Yoga stormtroopers? What do you mean? The graphics are so nice, I bet. I'm honestly about to adopt the lifestyle and wear robes as regular social clothing. You know, there's not enough robe wearers in the world. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No. We came here for the purpose of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. Did you post it in Discord? Oh, those splits, though. That's impressive. Well, I'm assuming the stormtrooper's dead. That's why he's doing the splits like that. Oh, both of them are gonna pose funny. That's funny. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process, when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that it is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying. At least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I am very unaware of my emotions when I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you, not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Happy, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members, whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. We got invited to the wedding! Yay! I am very touched, Mr. Bailey's. Ah, come on, Cuppy. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. A special invitation card for a certain someone. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua wouldn't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Bailey's, but sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country, and maybe even a bit further if we got the time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is, in essence, circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. I love Amanda's finger guns that she does. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. Wait. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. Didn't we get a postcard from Neil from New York? I'm confused. That's not right, right? I thought in Coffee Talk 1. So in Coffee Talk 1, this person that you see in front of us, Silver, used to look like Amanda over here, but he was in a orange spacesuit, and he went by the name Neil, and he was looking for love. Actually, his purpose was to procreate with an Earthling, and he was very bad at speaking to people. And in his quest to find love / to mate, I'm pretty sure I got a postcard from him from New York that he had traveled there. And that was when I found out that he no longer went by Neil, that he went by Silver. So that's confusing that he said he's never left Seattle since he arrived, because I don't believe that. Anyways, maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Cuppy, that I always have a place to return to, I'll feel home. Where I feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. ... So many dots. I think I should order a drink. Oh, the finger taps. I love the finger taps. Of course. What can I make you? I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So, sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Master Tater. How are ya? Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice. So we know we have a hot chocolate base. Look at this one. Honey, sweetness, ginger, some spice. This is perfect. I don't think I got Amanda's drink right, because she said it was like 56% new ingredients. I think I butchered that one. Right? Chocolate, honey, ginger. Chocolate, honey, ginger. Okay. Look how cute it is. Oh, it's a little spaceship. The ginger is a little spaceship. And there's like a little person here. Finally headed home for a few days off. Nice. I'm all right. I hope you enjoy your days off. Here's a 299.792.458 for a Lightspeed Traveler. Oh, we like this name. It is What day are you on the game? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How can I tell? I'm on Friday, September 29th. I don't know what actually end game day that is, though. Any drink that doesn't include blue pea or ginger. What drink did I serve her? I don't even remember what I just served her. Thanks, brain. Evocative? Say evocative? What are these words? Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? The speed of light. Oh, wow. Way to target your audience, Cuppy. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. Hi, Jessica Moon! The astronaut. This is Amanda. It's got that spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes, but then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. How does a taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. God, Amanda's so cute. The little giggles and like, she does finger guns. She does the little finger taps. I like when she laughs, she brings her fists up towards her face. It's cute. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Cuppy. Whoa. Wow, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited I can barely sit still. I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Jessica Moon! Did you see? Mail Time came out? Mail Time came out? That feels like a game you would like. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis, 99.999%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl? And you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they got along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Finger taps. Wow, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstance. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like takes guts. Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me, and so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn about her and about who she is, and I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. ... Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story and that changed how she viewed you, and then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is, For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving, especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lou and Mr. Bailey's. True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must go pack. First time I see someone excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzes the Earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you two, then. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Or questions. Ah, bye to you too. God, I love Amanda. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Cuppy. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's gonna be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go tell her now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Cuppy. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. I cannot forget to give the wedding invitation to Hyde. I cannot forget. I forgot to give people everything. It makes me sad. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Bailey's. The Milky Way. Sweet and cool like outer space. We're on Saturday. Hang on 1 second. I need to hydrate. XX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip. Suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters. A very determined hot air balloon. Hi, Needlefish. Thank you for the head pat. It's Aqua! Okay, hold on. We're gonna ignore Aqua for a second while we check our socials, which I know is rude, but it's all part of the game. I told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Oh, Georgie. Oh. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. Yes. Lucas says good night with a Yanni face. Okay. Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Cuppy. How are you? Good as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though? Of course. What would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai? Maybe. Maybe I could do that. Is chai tea just black tea? I don't know. I don't know drink things. Let's see, this is tea. So it's tea, ginger, cinnamon? I don't know what the things are on her shirt, but they look like little chubby bats, and I love it. Look how cute that is. If they made this shirt in real life, I would buy it. Just saying. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. They're just throwing words at me today. They're like, let's see if her brain can handle this one. Thank you, it's delicious. You're welcome. So you were saying? Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. Ah, I see, how's it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. Look at this determination. I love this. There's no saving it, really, which is a shame. I truly like their games, but with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. That's understandable though. So Aqua is an up-and-coming game developer. She was in Coffee Talk 1. She met Myrtle, who's also a game developer, but she's been in the biz for a while, you know? So they kind of like hooked up and were helping each other with their games. And so Aqua here was showing off her game at a convention, and her favorite game publisher approached her and said, we want to help you make your game. Here's a contract. But the contract was full of all kinds of shady shit because she's one small person. They were basically trying to take advantage of her. And because she's so new and up and coming, she was going to just take it because she wanted the opportunity, and she really liked the company. And Myrtle, her friend, was like, no, you deserve better than that. Don't do that to yourself. And they were kind of butting heads about it because Aqua was just like, this is a huge opportunity for me. I'm just going to take it. And Myrtle was like, you deserve better. Stop it. Don't you dare accept that contract. Just to catch you back up. Milo, you're going to waste your points. I forgot to turn the cult totem off. We are going to do more Cult of the Lamb, probably Sunday. We'll see. But I think that's the plan. Saturday, I don't know. I'm getting distracted. You wasted your points, silly. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Okay. Hi, Siri. How are you? But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Right? Considering the unfair conditions they're expecting me to accept. They could have at least been polite about it. Trying not to lose my mind with dumb matchmaking stuff in games. What game? What game are you playing? I totally understand that though. I doubt they care though. Yeah. What's up? Nothing. More ... Is this about Myrtle? Oh, well, sort of. We haven't talked much since our last argument. Overwatch. Okay, yeah. I definitely understand it more now. I think I like watching people play Overwatch. I just don't enjoy it myself anymore. I used to love Overwatch. Actually, when I first started streaming, I was primarily an Overwatch streamer. And, yeah. It's weird how that changed. Because Overwatch 2 came out and I was really excited for it. I was gonna try it and it just didn't click with me like it used to. Only checking in here and there. I'm going to a tech mall so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC. Oh? Yeah. I hope I'll get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle would apologize though for treating me as if I'm totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her to help me pick the right parts now, you know? But I know I was in the wrong too. I wasn't being clear with my words, with my anxiety talking and all, but I already told her I'd reject the contract, right? Silver DPS getting matched with Masters and GMs. What? That is messed up. Hey, Sunflower Mama, how are ya? Yes, I heard you say that. She should have tried to listen a bit. Sorry to hear you're having a hard time. It's fine. It was just bad timing. Clearly you care about each other, though. So you two will make up eventually, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Thanks, Cuppy. That cheers me up a little. You're good? I'm glad. Anytime. I suppose I better go now so I can shop around as long as I want. Maybe I'll go get something nice for myself, too. Like what? Maybe a new bolster? My current one is no longer firm. Ah, I see. Well, I hope you have a good time. Me too. Thank you, Cuppy. I'll see you later. Take care. The squishy sounds from her tentacles. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Hendry! We haven't seen him yet. And Gala? Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Cuppy. Cuppy! Nice seeing you here, Hendry. How goes it? Good, good, good. I see you're doing good, too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Hendry? It's on me. No, 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 no. That won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what will it be? You first. You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please. For those of you who don't know, this is Rachel's dad, Hendry. I don't remember how to make that drink off the top of my head. Oh, we have one friendship level with Aqua now. Yay. Hendry's not on social media. That's not surprising. Oops. It's tea, right? No, it's not tea. Is it coffee? What the heck is it? I probably saw it and I just missed it. Oh no, it's right here. Milk, ginger, honey. Steamed milk, apparently. I've never had hot milk. Like I've had milk in things like hot coffee and hot chocolate, but just hot milk by itself sounds really disgusting to me. I'm not gonna lie. As a person who doesn't really like hot drinks too much, hot milk just sounds atrocious. I don't know. One STMJ coming up. Ah, it smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Cuppy. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Oh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try... How do you pronounce this? Is it Rosella? Oh no, I'm so bad at names. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds. Another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then. I think I have this on my drink list. Hold on. Yeah, it's right here. Hibiscus, ginger, honey. I feel like I served this to someone else. A piping cup for you. Oh wait, no! I just saw the achievement I got. I apparently was supposed to give him the wedding invitation. But to be fair, they said to give it to Hyde. I was waiting for Hyde. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. So, what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Oh gosh. Something happened, didn't it? You could say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. All right. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. I feel that. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime, 50 years ago. ... I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know that feeling all too well. Same. Especially in this kind of weather. Agreed. But it's like raining or storming in the morning. Ugh, I just want to stay in bed. And it's not even like, oh, it's raining, I don't want to go outside. It's like, oh, this is cozy, you know? Oh, It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Funny. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Hey folks, the man of the hour. Hiya, Georgie. Happy what I'd miss. Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Hendry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No? What are we talking about? Cubby, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gallup mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll help explain it to Hendry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. Fade to black. So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with this case. And that's where we are now. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. And I tried talking into the night. Talking into the night? Yep, 2 nights in a row. Why? Yeah, I'm wondering too. Come on, Cappy, you know why. You don't get to play dumb with me. No, honestly, I have no idea. If you explain it, maybe I'll remember? Well then. Just the other day, Cuppy here gave me a fiery drink. It's supposedly magic or something. Because I've been having a hard time dealing with my findings and such. As you know, I don't do well with ghosts and stuff. I'm still kind of surprised you're truly afraid of ghosts. Aren't we all? Well, to me, people are way scarier. Fair point. Anyway, as I complained to Cuppy about these terrifying ghostly possibilities, it just so happened that my detective buddy and his partner were here as well. He understood I was just scared stupid of ghosts. So he advised me to treat them like how I treat everyone else. After all, they're the same as us, except they're see-through. Right, I remember that. Huh. Well, I trust the guys. He and his partner have been solving ghost crimes for a while. More than I ever did, obviously. Right, ghost crimes. So, I talked away. I talked alone there 2 nights in a row. I explained why the tree was removed by the city and how sorry it's gone, and how sorry I am it's gone, especially knowing what it was. Nothing happened, of course, so I kept on talking about being swamped with work because my colleagues were quitting the force. Between you and me, though, if it weren't for the extra workload, I'd say it's a good thing. No love for your colleagues? Hell, I don't even like myself. Anyway, I went off a rant about wanting more time off, but also not knowing what to do with it. Because all I do is veg out on the couch to emotionally numb myself from feeling trapped by all the regrets I've had over the decisions I've made in my life that have led me and my family here. What? What? Just saying, I ranted a lot. I even talked about how I wanted to make up with my daughter. What? What about your daughter? and how I secretly eat ice cream even though I'm lactose intolerant. What? What? So your no milk policy all these years. Just kidding, Cubby. Or am I? I honestly don't know anymore. Okay, moving on. I started talking about my late grandpop as well. Like how he used to live around there and all that. He did. Yep. Anyhow, I yapped for a long ass time and was starting to feel ridiculous. Then I started to whine about how weird it was to talk alone, how I wished I had someone to talk to, and what do you know? They actually showed up. They did? Last night. I think they felt sorry for me. I would too, to be honest with you. Thanks, gentlemen. Thanks. I guess they weren't ghosts then? Nope. Then who are they? Oh, sorry. Keep yawning. Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but not what I expected at all. What do you mean? Well, I certainly didn't expect them to be so close to me. Huh? Literally. In fact, they're the owners of Gnome Nom's Eatery near my place. What a crazy coincidence, am I right? But I'm telling you, Cuppy, there's no such thing as coincidence. Then, did they know the car was yours? No, because I only ordered takeout and I walk there. I see. Why? Why are you laughing? Sorry, it's just... Never mind me. Keep going. Okay, then. So the reason they started messing with the cars, well, they were angry at how people treated the area. According to them, that tree was supposed to be there. Yet they took it away like it was nothing. Right, I figured as much. Did you end up taking them in? No. Are you going to let them go? Nah. But I've got all the evidence I need and I know where they are. So I'll go and talk to them first. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghost involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure, safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Hendry. Take care. Let me move over there. Officer Georgie looks so tiny compared to Gala. You know all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. No, order a drink, Gala, please. I want to give you this invitation. Then one espresso for me, please. I know that one. What if I gave the invitation to Georgie? Oh my gosh, suddenly I can't stop yawning. What? I need the espresso. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Friendship? Do we friendship? Who did we friendship? Gala! We're 3 friendship with Gala. What I'm doing with my life. Trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Aw. Cute. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected, though, isn't it? There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. Time to leave, I guess. Duty calls? Something like that. I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us, Cuppy. The old men ramble. The pleasure is all mine. Well, take care and see you later, yeah? Have a good night, Cuppy. Safe trip, you two. I can't believe I forgot to give him the invitation. I thought I was supposed to go to hide. Now I'm sad. Unless Hyde comes in today. That would be perfect, and then I wouldn't feel so bad. October 1st! It's almost spooky season. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. The gnome diet. If you're vegan, please start referring to your diet as the gnome diet. I would love that very much. Box office movie. High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants. An independent survey. Looks like I should have given the lost items to the intended recipients right away. At least it'd be much better than them disappearing on me like this. No! The invitation's gone. I am very sad. All right. Super busy. See ya tomorrow. Just saying. Just saying hi. Oh my gosh. Look what Myrtle did. Sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals 2. Oh, look how cute. No, you woo. Hi, Andel. Hydrate. I got you. I got you. This is cute. The Switch has a little coffee cup on the back. I think it's a coffee cup. Is it a coffee cup? Now that I'm staring at it, it looks like it's something different. We had a break in the office and just played board games for hours. It was fun. Oh. Cuppy cup. That's totally a coffee cup. It looks like it. I wish I could zoom in. Where's my zoom? Today's delivery cutoff time. No night shift. Lucas liked it. Because Lucas and Riona are becoming friends. Super cute. Cuppy! Miss Rachel? Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Cuppy. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's play it quick. Oh, look at it. It's called Sweetheart Latte. That is so cute. What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies? With Army, yeah. So, like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or it would curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way? It's fine. Business as usual. So, this is one of those ending choices. When she had come in that day and asked for inspiration, I served her a Sweetheart Latte, which inspired this song. So if you go back and you replay that day and you give her a different drink, she'll actually make a different song. So that's one of the... Yeah. That's one of the special things. Oh no! Okay, there we go. Let's say I accidentally changed the song and now it won't go back. What is this? What? Why is there a... That was weird. We're gonna love it. So as you see, I'm a big fan of this Army Gendrew person, and that is who she did a collab with for the song. See? Cute. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Henry? Yes, he did. He was meeting up with Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd have been raring to move out by the time you were turned 21. Well... You're not wrong in thinking that, but Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States, so as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Ah. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. All right. Huh. Is she all right? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Just milk. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Ugh. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. I'm very nosy. You can't do that. You can't do that to me. Miss, are you all right? No. I think I'm sad. Oh no. What's wrong? That's right, Riona. What's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking about what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. It's Rachel's right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Cuppy and the regulars of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? That makes it more... And what makes it more troubling is... It is likely that my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance on purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. Good perk. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes, but have I been trying my best? That's debatable. In my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I only have a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all of that. I really am, because all of it is a pain All of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be difficult. I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Cuppy insists, right? Right. In that case, I'd like something made with blue pea, but no milk or ginger, please. All right. All level 3 friendship with Rachel. What I'm doing with my life. I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dream since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. Rachel's so cute. Okay. We're looking at drinks. Blue pea drinks that don't have milk or ginger. This one has milk and ginger. We could make a flower bed, which is honey and mint. Aqua's Tranquility, blue pea mint mint. Let's do that one. Here, I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways, like politics. Huh? You're not wrong, but that was just an example, jeez. But I admit being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait! You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomochill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily. Shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. I bet Lucas is an instant texter backer. You know what I mean. He responded. See? See? What did he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's going to text me later to talk more about it. It seems like he's in the middle of something. At least that's one thing settled. Yep. Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life. As it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Ain't nothing wrong with an instant texter, okay? Sometimes you want to get stuff done. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I tend to be that person. Unless I either text you back instantly, or I saw your message, I read your message, I responded in my head with the intention of actually responding to you later, and then forgetting to respond until it's late, and then I feel silly responding so late to it, which is probably a normal amount of time to respond to something, but in my head, because I usually respond instantly to things, if I don't respond instantly to things, I'm like, it's too late. They hate me now. I didn't respond, but like, that's just my brain. Commune? We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all worked together as one. Like gears in a machine. Better late than never always applies to texting. I'm just saying. My brain. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, correct? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. Commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. Perhaps it's better if I go now. Okay, I'll leave too. If you wish, I can drop you off. Really? I live pretty far from here. That's fine. Okay. See you later, Cuppy. Safe trip, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. See you soon. I suppose I'll wait another hour. Did I wait? Did I wait another hour? I don't know. New stories feature. It needs a longer duration. The piece of halfling advice that's seared into my memory. Gobbly Lab shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidences. That seems like way too many. There's no power. There's no power. It's so quiet without the music. Let's check out everybody's stories. No, delivered today. Oh, new picture! Wait. And Lucas and Rachel liked it. Okay, hold on, wait. Riona has a new picture! I love it. Check this out. Your boy has started a new podcast for y'all. Want to know more? Influencers, Lucas. Sorry, not sorry. Forgot to post the trailer. Here it is. Full version. Dropping at 8 p.m. Oh, the youth. Do you like video podcast? Rachel's sharing it too? Here it is. DTR, Down to Ride Vlog 1. Go watch and tell us how you like it. Check out my friend's new podcast. Oh! They're all friends. I love it. And then Riota just posts the picture. See how they have the link to it? This is a me move. Incorrectly posting on the socials. So, I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Aw, it wasn't sad so much as cute, though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get the switch. Ow. Whoops. My apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. The wedding just happened. Look how cute they are. Oh my god. Look, they went to the wedding even though I didn't invite them. It happened. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars, Cuppy. So it does. Now, shall we get this celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. Oh, the wedding rings! Oh, cute. Wait, were Gala and Hyde in the wedding? Because I'm assuming this is Bailey's jacket with the little flower pinned, but they also have the same flower pinned. I love how they match. The red tie with the red shirt. They're so cute. Okay. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey. Don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Lewis' last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Aw, you always make me melt. Disgusting. There's Tapeworm. He said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall's flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot for sure. And to something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. Okay, people. Okay, you have given me one too many descriptive words. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it. Please, Cuppy. Okay. Hold, please. Chocolate. Sweet and chocolatey with some freshness. Probably shouldn't serve a drink called Bitter Heart on the wedding day. Just saying. We have After Midnight Chocolate Honey Mint. It looks pretty. Sweet, chocolatey with some freshness. So let's see. It's chocolate, honey, mint. I don't know. Is this right? This one has a little heart on it, so I kind of want to pick that. But when they say freshness, I always assume they mean mint. If I'm honest. Sure, we'll go with this. Look how pretty it is. This is inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fine. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you been on that side of the pond, Cuppy? Ah, I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night. Before meeting at the mooring. That's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. We went absolutely wild during Fury. But even then, he would bag the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Hey. Actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire and proud of it. That would look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea, I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Cuppy, maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case... Oh boy, hold on. Let me drink some water. Thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's. And thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Hear, hear. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Cuppy. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Bailey's, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career, however briefly. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. I don't know you as well as Cuppy, guys, and I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did, but despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy. Why? Why would you do that? Thank you, Anonymous, for the 1,000 bits interrupting the happy moment. That was a very tapeworm move. Joy, let's break it up with screaming. But thank you for the 1,000 bits. This right here. Hold on. Thank you for the forehead kiss. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys something. Boop, boop. It says always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. I read this repeatedly thinking, how am I supposed to say this? Because I've encountered double thes, and this doesn't flow in my brain. Maybe it's just me. Boo. Gotcha. Thank you for the 200 bits. What is happening? Thank you for all the anonymous biddies. To the happy couple. Aw, Gala. Thanks, man. Really. To the happy couple! I just said that! To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Cuppy, my dear Cuppy. Never think that you're out of reach of my retribution. I do apologize that we only serve soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Ah, don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh? Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know. Oh! And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you. Thanks, Gala. Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think, Hyde? I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. He's not lying, I never saw him touch it. Is there any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Same! Relatable. Never got used to it. Never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I just want tomato juice. Definitely booze just became this big social thing. But I, for one, wish there were a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade, some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. You just found a gardening area? Well, it looks like you just became a farmer. Congratulations. What kind of crops are there in Star Wars? That's something I don't know. But then they also had edible robots? And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Wow. When did you go to a place like that? A while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Faye. I'm okay, sweetie. Sweetie. I don't like I don't like when people call me sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Wait for it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O-type, preferably. Universal donors and all that. Yuck. I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. If people care to give me the invitation, that is. Listen, you weren't here, okay? Gala was here. I didn't think I was supposed to give it to Gala because he said give it to Hyde and that you would be Gala's +1. And I was gonna give it to you because he specifically told me to give it to you, okay? Everybody's staring at me. Ah, Mr. Hyde. I apologized for that already, but please let me say it again. I'm truly sorry for forgetting to give Bailey's invitation to Gala. The important thing is, it all turned out fine. It was very short notice, so I was going to text everyone anyways, just to be sure. Still, I'm mortally wounded. I would have been displeased to miss this. Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Bailey's. And your sister, Lua. She's got a very strong character. I respect that. She's impossible, you mean. But I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Oh, just a year or 3. Oh, Smoke, no! Smokey just used the litter box. It smells really bad right now. She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yeah, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. Okay, hold on. I have to spray something. Okay. Scentsy for the win. I have this room spray. The scent is called Blue Grotto. If someone told me something was Blue Grotto scented, I would have no clue what the fuck that smells like. But this smells like how fruit punch tastes. Is the only way I can describe that. Anyways. If Cuppy ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. You would have to hurry, or you'll have to step over, your primary school friend. Wait, your primary school friend, Bailey's? Marco? I thought I caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses. Delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully, you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds, too. Ah, yes. I really can't wait to see them. Hyde was the wedding photographer! I love that. Because they were kind of convincing him he should change his career from modeling to wedding photography specifically. Well, that's the downside of film. I know. But it'll be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. A perfect shot. Look at it! Oh, it's so cute. Oh, look at this, bae. This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but... Ah, no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always wanted to have. Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details. This word is superfluous. I actually know that one. I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Cuppy? You wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yes, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Cuppy, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. So, I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde? It would seem so. Ah, come on, tell them. Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going back on it, and you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then, just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around. That's a lovely idea. I bet Little Rose is thrilled. She is. An entire party next to her bed? Can you imagine? Anyway, they got to chatting with Hyde, and just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono. It's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing. I could use the experience so that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like social redistribution to me, right? So, does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde? I've got the house, and I've got the job, and I've got my own pocket werewolf, so it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? Why would a dream house look like that? My reading is wrong. What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet. But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless scrolling to look at other people's homes. And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love. It's all right. I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy, which is good because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids' topic. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working, but I'll be taking care of little ones and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who'd rather stay at home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller. Mrs. Ah, no. Using my family's name on you feels wrong. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. It's almost tempting, but none of that matters much anyway. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey. Ah, excuse me. Did I just friendship someone? Oh, Georgie posted. I can't watch it. Earrings? Georgie's holding earrings. Sounds like Mr. Hyde has found a new way forward. He has, yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans. And we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is everybody gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get. That makes sense to me. I will say, though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that he can be a difficult one. He also makes life a lot more interesting, and we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean. Yeah, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a little bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean. He liked Cuppy from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me and perceptive about me as well. Hyde is the only one that knows I'm also immortal. I'm glad he befriended you too. This chat right now, it's really good. You're right. You're all right too, Gala. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Right back at you. Listen to that. It's pouring rain again. Urgh. I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket, bae. But are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll always worry about you. Ugh. Disgusting. My turn. Hydrate. I got you. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you two. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. I've always wondered where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Ah, maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Cuppy? Are you referring to the Goddess's Tears legend? That's the one. Never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. All right then. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. The goddess had many children, but of all her children, one she liked best. They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godlings sat on the edge of a cloud, pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them and they lost their balance. Hi, Abe. How are you? Oh, no. Don't worry, it's not a sad story. All right, then. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground, and immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray, just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. All right, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As days passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, of famines and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, that old hag, give her a chance, my love. She improves. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you, she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Anne, "Get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die, just like your fiancé." Yuck. And to nobody's surprise at this point, Anne said, "I'm all right with that. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side?" Down to get married they went. For many hours, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours, she was despondent and sulked. Then finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Anne and Ray. They were in the field where Ray had first met Anne. They wore garlands of flowers and they were surrounded with people they loved. And for the first time, Anne wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Anne and Ray danced with it. And so the goddess said, "For each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other." And according to elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. Don't. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at the rain the same way now. It's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right, the goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told you. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom when I was a little girl was on the top floor. So I could hear the rainfall at night when I was in bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure. Ah, look! Here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Oof, that's a very wet little guy. Poor Gala. Did he just shake rain all over you? He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat, Cuppy? Ah, no, but he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either. Maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got Hyde, too. Now that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something, though. Or someone? If that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. He came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful, but he didn't look settled then either. And there he goes. Very mysterious. What did I miss? A cat, apparently. Ah, yes, I saw it go. What was that about? We're not entirely sure. He's come by a handful of times, but he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything. I was just saying that he might be looking for someone. Ah, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messengers between worlds, so to speak. They may know something that we don't, or see something that we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually. No comment. Uh-huh. Anyways, what was the call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde. I am particular in the sense that I want it to look good, but he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, you know, peak design trends. That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. Ah, I shouldn't have brought that up. Truce. Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed? My job, your job, I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best, but Gala is an interior designer's walking nightmare. Not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Ugh. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this all together when it's dark and damp and feeling good and safe and home. Pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Cuppy. I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Our patrons' comfort has always been our priority. Goal very much achieved then. That, and also, you're alright. It sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with our own stuff for a while, but I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week, or a month, or a year, I know it's gonna be a good time. Cheers to that. Hear, hear. You are all welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. Is this the last episode? This feels very last episode-y. Quite suddenly. We'll definitely pop up to give you news, and to get Fury remedies, and to listen in on the drama. We can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over. And we've kept you up for a while already, Cuppy. Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Wait, we haven't seen... Why is my brain blinking? Consider the night called. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. All right. Good night, Cuppy. Good night. Good night, you two. Let's go, darling. Let's. Good night, Cuppy. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and on other nights. No, thank you for everything, truly. Have a good rest, Cuppy. Will do. You guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer. Eee, Bae, what are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way into the home, not on the way out of a bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. I love you too. Bustling, busy, and abuzz. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like. To have a chosen hive. A chosen hive mind. Fire director resigns in the wake of shocking leaks. This is who the agent was working for. Heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of life. Killer algae, the new invasive species. Somehow this feels like deja vu. Wait. No new friendships. I want to be able to watch. Ugh. Married. Hyde took this picture of Gala. Cute. Lua posted the same picture, of course. Silver, look, Amanda's there. Just the hand. Ooh. I think by the end of it, I'm in this industry for the love of it, and to keep having fun is the mindset. I will keep moving forward. Oh, Aqua. Is there a... What did I miss? Oh, I have to click on it. Gotcha. Somehow this feels like deja vu. Hey. Welcome, Officer Georgie. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. Yep, deja vu. What? Nothing. Everything is fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout. That's good news. You know, this weather has kind of grown on me. Really? Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course, but the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Look! The wedding photo! And the wedding invitation! And Rachel's album is right there. I never noticed this stuff before. I think I skipped a dialogue because I tried to click on the picture. Whoop. Anyway, I want to order something. Perfect. What would you like? Make me whatever I ordered a couple weeks ago. Georgie, I'm a time traveler. I don't know. A couple weeks ago, Yeah, give or take. You were promoting a new tea selection at the time. Good times. I remember it had an interesting color. I'll take whatever you gave me that day. Listen, both of my new teas are interesting colors. Georgie, I don't know what I gave you. Let's look at my list here. Galaxy Mint Tea, Dream in Blue, Blue Lightning. I don't know. I feel like it was a blue drink, maybe? Was it flower bed? I made somebody this drink because I remember the little bee and I thought it was just so cute. Honey and mint. Is that it right? Do you know, Lammy? Do you know what it is? It's not this. Okay. Is it even blue pea? Am I just in the wrong category whatsoever? It's blue pea. Okay. Is it blue lightning? This one also sounds familiar. But I feel like Galaxy Mint Tea. I don't know. Everything is an interesting color. Magical and refreshing. Best remedy for an upset tummy or bored mind. Comforting herbal tea that soothes the spirits of upset children and stumped grown-ups alike. This will be either butterfly pea or hibiscus tea. Yeah. I just don't remember what I made him to drink. I feel like for some reason this is in my head. I don't know if this is right, but blue pea ginger to make blue lightning. It's okay. It's probably a special achievement. Here you go, officer. Not really what I ordered, I think. Oh, it isn't? You're right, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll take it anyway. As long as it doesn't have milk in it. I see, alright. I'm sorry once again. You alright? I feel like I've been making so many mistakes lately. I wonder why. You ever take a break? When was the last time you closed up shop? I don't know. You should take a break. Really, close up shop when you can. Take a week off or something. I'll consider it. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple days since I was here, but I admit a lot has happened. Oh? Yeah, for starters, word has spread that parking on Bourne Street is no longer safe. Because of the vandalism? Yeah. And I really don't want to escalate, you know? I don't want the story on the street rewritten into something bad. Makes sense? So, what did you do? Huh. What makes you think I did anything? Just a guess? Well, you're not wrong. The day after our last talk, I paid the old gnomes a visit and had a chat with them. Oh? What did you talk about? We talked about what could happen to them in the area due to the vandalism they committed. They were remorseful to a point because they're upset about what happened to the remains of their friend. Right. And they wanted all they wanted was to create something memorable that would stay in everyone's mind in one way or another. Even in a bad way? That's what I thought they were going for too. Turns out that's not the case. They just wanted to create something memorable, something that gets everyone talking. But when I gave them a hypothetical scenario with rumors getting out of control and how folks will spin the whole thing into something else, they were a bit stunned, honestly. Is it because they didn't think of the consequences that far ahead? That's right. I told them it could potentially lead to the street being closed because it would be deemed unsafe, or maybe even rebuilt into something completely different, which would effectively erase all the trace left of their friend. So they decided to stop right there, right then. Interesting. But you know, I get their need to keep the memory alive. Even if what they did was a bit misguided, I understood. Still, what they did was not the way to go about it. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. All this memory stuff shows that I and the world probably need to learn a lot more about fairy folk in general. I agree. So, what did you do next? Did you arrest them? No. All I did that day was chat with them because I wanted a clearer picture of everything, including the old fairy market and all. I also shared the story about my grandpa. In the end, they said whatever I decided to do, they'll accept. So I went home. I see. You know, my daughter asked what happened. Now, since she gave me good advice on the case and everything, I told her the whole story. About the street, about the tree. Wow, that's really everything. Anyhow, after our talk, I guess she started looking into the fairy folk's history, and in one of those videos she did, I have no clue what to call them. They're videos of herself packing orders while talking about stuff. Oh. Ah, I see. I reposted a couple days ago. Ah, I see. Oh, the earrings. That's why I was confused. I was like, Georgie holding earrings? She basically talked to her viewers about what she learned in the video. About your case? No. Only things she learned on her own. Got it. That's great, though. You never know. Maybe through her video, curiosity will spread. Get everyone wondering about this piece of disappearing history. You're right. Who knows what the future holds? Lucas in the house, yo. Hey. What's up? And you, Pops? How goes it? All good. You're in high spirits, aren't you? Always. Anyway, Pop, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? You're right. I probably should explain, but first... Dear Cuppy, may I put in an order? You may. I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top. Okay. Is a blue pea latte just blue pea milk? It's not on the list. Probably. That's probably right. Brew. Super cool latte art on top. You just wait, Mr. Lucas. I am so great at this. Mm-hmm. I know, you all are so amazed right now. Please. Let me work. Perfect! A cup of blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. A masterpiece, eh? I like your confidence. Your followers are gonna love it. Anyway, cheers! Nice, thanks, Cuppy. So, what's up, kid? All's well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, so Miss Riona's coming. Yep, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Oh? Why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. Tisk tisk. What? What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule's probably not like everyone else's, but I hope you won't drag others into your unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know next to nothing about Banshee biology. Doesn't she do late night deliveries? Oh? Sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Then never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier. Whew. I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults. I was just playing around as the nosy and annoying old guy. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? It happens. As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yep. Welcome, Miss Riona. Hello. Lady, finally you're here. Good evening, miss. Hi, everyone. Was the traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. Nah, you're not late. I'm just early. Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee, sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would. Just do coffee, honey, honey. Sounds like it. Honey coffee. I'm just going to accept it. That's what I used to order back in the day. Really? So what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for days for something apparently. Does that include you as well? Yes, but those are just my regular working hours. See? See? And? I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? What? Did I friendship? Did I reach maximum? No. Oh, maximum friendship with Lucas. Oh, look at the picture. What I'm doing with my life. You know what I'm doing with my life. Breaking out of the mold, one video at a time. I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old man, that's all. Jeez. Anyway, the truth is, me and the lady have been discussing the show's format. Oh? How goes it so far? We're almost there, right? I think yes. We've been discussing it quite intensely the past couple of days. We're at a point where things are beginning to take shape. But it's just not quite there yet. But almost. That's why I've been staying up late organizing all these ideas into a deck. We're making a new show proposal to pitch to my team. Are you two going to work together then? In a way, yes. It is my intention to act as Lucas's guide to the city. I'm going to have him drive too sometimes. Yeah. I don't want her to always drive me around, but I might need some time to get used to driving again. Is that okay? Of course. My suggestion would be for us to drive across the Evergreen Point Bridge on days when there is less traffic when the sun is out. It'll make you feel good. I'm sure of it. Okay, let's do it. Anyways, so that's what's been happening. Meanwhile, I've been helping her find auditions. I wasn't aware there were I wasn't aware there were many ways to find audition leads online. Still have to vet them though, because there are so many fake ones out there. But I'll help you with that, don't worry. Okay. Well, sounds good, y'all. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I might have to leave soon. Huh? Why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. Oh, word? Let's go then. You can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back. Nah, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. Ah, you're right. Okay, if you're fine with it. I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me. Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you two. Bye, Cuppy. See you again soon. Goodbye. I love that they're friends. So, just you and me now. Nothing wrong with that. Have to go soon too, though. Duty calls. Sure. It's Freya! Yay! We finally get to see Freya! Oh, look at her! She's so cute! Hello, Cuppy. How are ya? Freya! Hey, Miss Green Hair. Hey, officer. Long time no see. I've heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world is a bit much, but I've been somewhere. I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, duty calls. Aw, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell Cuppy the truth, okay? Later, Cuppy. I will. What? The truth? Let me move over there. Yeah, let's get this cute background in there. I like it. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend. Cuppy, what's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So what makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever? Espresso? Yep, you have a good memory. The first time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, please. I can do that one so easy. Watch me go. Who needs a Brewpedia now? Here you go, Freya. A cup of a triple shot espresso for you. Great. Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth? Ah. Well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon. And it's really far away. What? I know, I know. It was impulsive. It was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form in like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for this year's rotation, which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it going to be? I don't know, probably a few months. But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Peppy, are you sad? No? Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Aw. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it, everything. All right. So, it all started around 2 weeks ago. Aqua's still working on her game while Myrtle focuses on her job. It's clear they still have some snags in communicating with each other, but they've made up. Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and... I missed it. I's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread around all of Seattle. And Gala is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms to Hyde's... I can't read fast enough! Lou and Bailey bought a little house with large windows and a small garden and an extra bedroom. Bailey's has been using it as a workspace, but it stands ready to fulfill a whole other function. The collab was a success. A new single was released on time. And even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she says. Riona and Lucas often come to the coffee shop after his driving lessons to discuss a variety of topics. Looks like they're taking it slow and planning things carefully as they match up. Fortunately, the vandalism ended before the rumors could worsen. Sometimes a lone officer can be seen placing flowers where the dead tree once stood. Aw, Georgie. That was so good! Oh my god. So it's much longer than the first coffee talk, story-wise. And there's a lot of things I have to go back and replay because the whole added element of like giving people belongings as well, I was really bad about that. But to be fair, I had certain things in mind when I was going to give people things, and then I didn't time it right with what the game wanted me to do. But I really loved this. This was so good. I'm definitely gonna go back and get the different endings. I don't know what this ending was considered. Everything seemed happy, right? I apparently really fucked up the first time Aqua and Myrtle came in, because I don't think they had a good ending. I think they were supposed to be different. So I'm gonna go back and replay that, and then also giving Rachel a different inspirational drink will unlock all the different songs that she makes with Army. I think I still had 2 undiscovered drinks as well. Riona, hello again. Hello. I dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm here to get it. Oh? What item was it? It's fine. I've got it. It was right under this seat. Really? Huh. Always made sure to check everything before closing, too. There are times when we simply miss things. Particularly if it is a task that we have performed numerous times. Well, that's true. I guess it's a sign for me to double check everything. Is this the game's way of telling me to go back? It may, or it may not be. I have a feeling you will find something of interest either way. There is even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone. Pardon? I didn't quite catch that. Have a good evening, Cuppy. Oh, okay. Have a safe trip, Miss Riona. Huh. Oh well, looks like no one else will be coming tonight. Might as well go check on... What was that? Sounded like it came from inside the drawer. What the? The missing items! They're here! But they vanished a while ago. Now what is really going on? You have now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. They're like, bitch, you forgot to give everyone their shit back. Go back, replay it, give everybody their stuff. Let's look at pictures. Oh, I love that one. Oh, why did I do that? Aw, these are all so cute. What is that? Perfect fit. Such influencers. Look at Hyde. Oh, look, the bear! It's so cute! Is Rachel? You know? I don't know, I'm just saying. Ooh, this is my first locked picture. I love this, the facial expression on that one. Down to ride. DTR. Lighter. Fidget spinner. Alright, this is all those are all the missing items. Wait, didn't we already see these? Ugh, I love this. His Polaroid work. Okay, so this was the first picture in the credits. So maybe at this point, all of these will be the different ending credit pictures. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I love that they're friends. Album covers. Okay. Oh, wait. Dreamin' Blue. That's one of the drinks. So is this. Milk honey green tea. Road trip love. Sweetheart latte. Oops. Wait, was she the chef's coat? Oh no, it's Pico. Oh, her name was Ria before? They tried giving her goth hair. We never found out anything about the cat. Who's the cat? The meme. Denied. Am I going to look at every single picture? You bet your sweet cheeks I am. Hacker, no hacking. LOL, what? Is this what you called with birthday cake? I'm sorry, Lua. It's just a joke. I'm a stupid elf. Look at Lua. Rage. Lua, rage. Oh my gosh. What are these? What is this realistic portrait? It's not all pixely. I love that cats love Gala, by the way. Because he's a werewolf and people are always like, cats and dogs don't get along, you know, but like all the cats love Gala. Oh, that's cute. We share the same birthday? Haha, yeah. Is it over? I just got back. Yeah, it's over. Hi, Van. Good to see you. Neil. So this is what Neil looked like. So Silver in this game, this is what they looked like in the first Coffee Talk. When they first came to Earth as a fresh new alien, they looked like this. Officer Georgie. The creator of Coffee Talk passed away, unfortunately. So this is like art for them. Cute. I know cats and dogs can get along just fine, but I'm saying the stereotype of that. Oh, so it shows me my achievements that I've missed. Trash a total of 25 drinks. See, okay. You guys know how I don't like to be mean in video games. Even though I know they're NPCs and don't have real feelings, I still don't like to be mean in video games. And in this game, like this achievement says, provide Riona with poor service until she no longer visits the coffee shop. So essentially you have to make wrong drinks for Riona every time she comes in until she no longer wants to come in. And I don't like that. I don't want to do that. See, and like this one, give Lucas incorrect drinks on his first 3 visits. Like, why do I want to intentionally be bad? I don't like that. There's a lot of them that I can't even see. Oh, I just can't see the picture. Give Lucas's contact info or fidget spinner to Rachel. I didn't give anyone the fidget spinner. I forgot about it in the drawer. So there's a lot. I gotta go back and replay. There's so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I do plan on getting them all. I just probably won't do it on stream because that's gonna be a lot to go back and forth with everything. That was so good though. The Coffee Talk games, just wonderful.